Hi everyone! It's time to introduce the new Frost Simulacra, Helene. Helene is a DPS-type simulacra who will boost the current Frost composition. In the previous generation, most main DPS units had sub-skills that dealt high multiplier damage. Starting with Helene, we'll see short-duration nuke damage that needs to be procced on-field. No more just pressing a skill and letting it deal damage off-field. Helene is set to become the main damage dealer in Frost teams. Helene's skill can be cast twice, but each use requires 50 prelude stacks. Each skill cast grants 1 encore point, and after collecting 2 encore points, you can unleash the Radiant Resonance moveset. In summary, you need 100 prelude stacks to cast for skilled twice, then you'll be able to use the Radiant Resonance moveset. Prelude stacks are generated by performing normal attack combos. Radiant Resonance is a hold attack moveset. A1 effect increases the final damage of all 3 weapons in your team by 7%, and prelude point gain is doubled. This means you'll need only half the time or fewer actions compared to A0 to reach 100 prelude stacks. It's especially beneficial if your main DPS has higher damage multipliers than Helene's attack combo. A3 effect. Each cast of Rage Claw, also known as the tap skill, restores 20% of the caster's max HP and grants 60% damage reduction while performing the tap skill and charge attack. A5 effect increases the final damage of all 3 weapons by 7%, prevents death, and grants temporary damage immunity when taking lethal damage. This effect can be triggered once every 60 seconds and works even when Helene's weapon is not on the field. A6 effect increases the frost damage of all 3 weapons in your team by 24%. The damage multipliers of the first and second tap skills are doubled, now dealing 6,000% and 9,600% respectively. Testing conditions. No wine or Mia buff was used during testing. Only the pink drug was applied, providing plus 3.5% attack and enhanced shatter. Performance notes. To defeat Altered Yulan, an A0 Helene equipped with 4-piece Scylla standard matrices is sufficient. If you're scooping Lynxes, an A6 Helene with A0 matrices is enough to beat max Altered Lynxes. If you're using an older maxed Frost team, old comp, you'll need at least A6 Helene with A0 matrices to compete. Recommendations. If you don't have a stronger Frost main DPS than Helene, you should have at least A0 Helene. If you do have a better Frost main DPS than Helene, then A1 Helene is a must for the support value. If you don't have 4-piece Yanwo matrices, it's highly recommended to pull for Helene's matrices. Samir or Cobalt matrices are not suitable for Helene's playstyle, as she requires frequent weapon swapping. 4-piece Scylla is a better option than Samir or Cobalt matrices for Helene.